everybody, and welcome to another journaling video. I'm happy to have you here. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you enjoy the content today. Today we are working in my junk journaling type insert. I call it my personal journal, and it's just where I put the bulk of my memory keeping. And I am actually using supplies that were left out from a project that I was working on previously. I don't know if the video is live yet or not, but had been making these really fun ephemera folders using some Tim Holtz products. I've been challenging myself to really use up my stash of Tim Holtz products because it has gotten to a point where it's just unreasonable to have that much stuff. So I figured since everything was out, I would just go ahead and pre-decorate a couple of my journal pages. And what I have done, and I haven't done this in a while, and it actually helped me so much, but what I did is I used Post-it notes, and the reason I haven't done this in a really long time is because I just don't have Post-it notes. But I basically went through the blank pages in the insert and basically divided out what pages needed to be for what days. So I just went through my dirty planner and said, okay, this happened on this day, I need a full page spread, or this happened on this day and I only need half a page, or maybe I can get 3 days on one page or 4 days on a layout. And I have to say that really did help me a whole lot. I used to do this, like I said, a lot in the past when I would do a lot of my pre-decorated layouts, but I haven't really been doing that a lot this year just because I've been consistently behind on my journal all year. And so basically what ends up happening is I decorate a couple pages so that I can have like a journal with me video. And I have an excuse to go ahead and write in the pages, and then I get caught up on my journaling, and then I don't have any pre-decorated pages anymore, and I don't have the time really to decorate them and keep going, because usually when I journal, it's in the evenings when everybody's in bed and I'm just relaxing on the couch and all that jazz. So anyway, basically I divided the pages up. I knew what space I had to work with and where I could decorate, which really helped a lot. And I'm basically doing that. I'm just using the supplies that were already out on my desk. You could see when the video first started, there was just stuff all over the place. And these are things that I have collected from the last like 3 years or so with Tim Holtz stuff. So there's at least 3 different collections, and they all work together really well. But some of them do have a very clear like vibe, like the flowers and the butterflies and the mushrooms, like the florally stuff. And then there's a lot of the postally stuff. And then there's a lot of like travel-y stuff. So they go together really well, but I definitely just wanted to get it used up. Like I wasn't interested in hoarding it anymore. And I think the biggest problem is that I love this stuff because it's cheap and it's vintagey and like that's my vibe, right? But I like buying the Tim Holtz stuff because I can share it really easily. The problem is that the problem I have, which is that I have too much of it already and I want to share and get rid of it so I can clear it out. Everybody I want to share it with already has all this stuff too, so I feel like a sense of guilt. Right there, I was just showing you that tip-in that I just added in, I'm going to be adding a photo to the back of it, and that's the reason why I added the tip-in and I didn't worry about decorating the back end of it because I'm going to cover it with a photograph. But yeah, so I just have all of this stuff and I don't know who to share it with, so I'm just trying to use it up in my own projects. You will probably, if you've been following me for any amount of time this year, you probably would have seen several videos of me trying to do this, and the mission continues. So that's what I'm doing. I decided to just go ahead and use these layouts to do the Tim Holtz stuff too, because I was using different material and then I was just like, no, I have to get caught up in this journal. All this stuff is already out. I'm just going to get done. So long-winded explanation of what I'm doing. Let's move on. So yeah, basically that's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to play catch up and hoping that I can get at least into July, before the end of July. We'll see how that goes. I'm not totally sure. We've had a lot of family issues this month, actually, the past like 2 or 3 months. A lot of changes in our direct family life, a lot of difficult things, and it has made enjoying creativity really, really difficult. We also have the kids home for summer break, so it's really difficult for me to find the ability or time to get into my office and create the content, which is why I took July off of Patreon. And yeah, it's just been crazy. Life is just super crazy here. I just don't want to rant or divulge or overshare too much information, because I tend to want to do that because I feel like you guys are my online family and I share a lot of my personal and home life with you guys, but a lot of the stuff that's been happening is really not my information to share. And we're still in like a waiting game area. So anyway, it's thunderstorming outside. The kitty cat, formerly known as Baby, is bathing himself on the bed next to me. So if you can hear any other background weird noise, that's what's going on next to me. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. I think I say that in every single one of my videos. It's so funny. But I really do honestly hope that everybody is doing well and enjoying summer and the break and the ability to have a little bit more freedom and enjoy nature and all that stuff. I know summer is the opposite for me in every one of those areas. I have no freedom during summer. I don't enjoy the weather during the summer. Things are not relaxing during the summer, but I hope all of you are having that. Having 4 kids at home during the summer is difficult, to say the least, and having a personal life and a work life through all of that is even harder. So we will struggle bus all the way through summer break. School starts very soon. I think we are in the final countdown. I just finished registration for the 2 babies today. Actually, I dropped off the final things. I swear registration these days is like, it's intense. It's just so much work. They need so much information, and it's just so much paperwork. And anyway, so basically what I was just showing you is the corner of this ticket had this cropped edge, and I lined that cropped edge up with the edge of the insert. And I really thought that looked really fun, and I just have it like laid on the side, like it was just laid there one day, and that's where it was going to be forever. And I really love the look of that. I used the piece that I cut off of that actually this morning for an Etsy order. I used the other side and put it on the envelope, which I thought was fun. I was reusing that. There I was just showing you, well, I was just showing you that I had 3 of those, and I was giving myself permission to rip them. I tend to want to save these bigger pieces of printed ephemera for tip-ins or mail art, because it's a little bit wider of a space. But because I had 3, I gave myself permission to just rip it and lay it across the page, and it felt great. The problem with this particular stuff is I don't think that particular thing was a Tim Holtz piece. That was like a 7 Gypsies or a Bo Bunny pack of ephemera from like a decade ago easily. And yeah, it's double-sided, so it can make things really, really tricky. And I'm absolutely shocked that I still even have some of that stuff still laying around, but I found a cigar box with a hidden stash when I was cleaning the office the other day. I feel like I'm constantly cleaning my office, but it is just a working space. When I go in there, it's like a tornado. I'm just constantly doing stuff and ripping it apart, and I don't have the ability to clean up after myself because I steal moments where I can. So I have to steal 20 or 30 minutes here and get what I need done super quickly, and then I have to move on. I don't have time to clean up after myself, so then I have to spend an entire afternoon cleaning up my mess weeks later, and it's overwhelming and all the things. So moving on. So summer's almost done. Kids are going to school. I'm going to have some freedom back. big changes coming as far as content creation and for Patreon. Really big plans. I'm going to be completely rehauling my Etsy shop too. There's just going to be some major output. It's going to be a complete shop relaunch for Etsy. There's going to be a new tier added for Patreon, probably at the end of this year or January, but the preparation for that new tier is starting now. I'm really excited about the idea. I just have to get everything executed properly. YouTube content is going to be a lot easier to create because I'll be able to film more freely. So yeah, there's just going to be a lot of growth happening over here in the next couple of months, and I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are too. If you have any requests or questions about anything, let me know down below. Like if you are hoping to see something in the Etsy shop, or you're hoping to see something on Patreon, or there's some content that you'd like to see, any of those things, if you have ideas or requests or any of those things, let me know, because sometimes just doing mail art unboxings and journal with me videos, I love doing this, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm going to do this anyway. I just turn a camera on and film it and edit it really quickly for you guys. I'm going to do it anyway, so it doesn't bother me. But if there's something different that you guys want, or a challenge you'd like to see me execute, or something that you want to see me do, or you'd prefer to see otherwise, let me know. If you don't like these chatty voiceovers, let me know. I don't have to share my life with you if you guys aren't interested in that. I just want to make sure that the channel continues to grow. It has stalled this whole year. There has been zero growth in my channel all year. My views are down significantly. I used to get consistent 1,000 to 2,000 or more views on every single video, and now I'm lucky if I break 500. So I don't know if the content is becoming redundant and you guys aren't interested anymore, or if I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I would love to know. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're watching this and you like creative content, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm pretty sure 75% or more of my views are by non-subscribers, and I don't want you guys to miss anything. And I would just love to continue to grow in this venue rather than put all of my energy and content into something different. You know, if it continues to go this way, I'm just going to have to create content for Patreon, and that's it. I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that in the past, where they don't give a lot of free content on anything anymore. All of their video content is on Patreon. I don't really want to go that way, but if it gets to the point where it's not worth my time and energy anymore, I might have to. So moving on again, I'm bringing everything close so you can see. I'm going to put a picture on that tip in as well. And that's it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye.